Hello, good morning fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Very good morning.
Please make it loud.
Very good morning.
Yes, thank you. I am the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. This is our 241st meeting of our Fellow Toastmasters Club. Before I say the ground rules, I wish you all a very happy new year.
Thank you.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
Are you all following your resolutions?
No,
Not
not
That's a very good idea.
No, இது வந்து ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்டா அந்த ஃபேக் எண்ட் ஆஃப் த இயர் 2025ல ரெசல்யூஷன் போடுறது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வீக்ல பார்த்துட்டு செகண்ட் வீக்ல ரெசல்யூஷன் போடணும்.
Now let's move to the ground rules. Please switch off your phone or put it on your silent mode to avoid disturbance. I will give 5 seconds to do so. Second, please do not cross talk or move around while the meeting is in progress. Third, the mission of our Toastmaster Club. The mission of our Toastmaster Club is to provide positive and learning experience in which members are empowered to develop our communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I like to hand over my stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Captain.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nandini, for setting the stage. Happy morning to all the dear Toastmasters and Saturday guests. So, welcoming you all to the 241st meeting of Velu Toastmasters Club. So, with this, we place the meeting to order. So, in 1904, on March 24th, the director of YMCA decided to start a small community club. You know who gave it the name Toastmasters? It was not Ralph Smedley, but his general secretary, who was George Scalpel, I think. Okay, so over a century later, we are a huge organization that spreads about over 150 countries, and there are more than 270,000 members who are registered, and it is awesome to be a part of this wonderful club. So there was this, I'll just start with a small story. And there were 2 swans and a turtle in a pond. So they were the best of friends. And what happened? Summer struck and there was drought, and the entire pond slowly started to dry, and the swans had no water to swim, the turtle had no water to drink, and they came up with a plan. The turtle was a blabbermouth. Okay, all the time, it will, be continuously talking. Turtles, they're very slow, but it was continuously talking, yap, 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 yap. Then the swans thought, okay, he's yapping, we can't leave this guy, he's high entertainment, we better take him along wherever we go. So they devised this awesome plan. They took 2 sticks and each of them caught it on their beak. And they asked this guy, you know what, we are going across to a new pond, and what I want you to do is just keep your mouth shut and latch on tight to the stick so that we'll be able to transport you wherever we are going. So what happened, just imagine that sight, 2 swans and a turtle, they are on flight and they're going through villages, and all the kids are coming and they are like, wow, what a sight, what a sight. And the villagers are also super excited and they're like, my God, we've never seen anything like this. Slowly the people, their tongue started to wag. They were like, what brilliant swans. They came upon this idea to take a turtle across to, lush green and, water body wherever they are going. And the turtle heard this. he's a blabbermouth, right? He wanted to defend his cause. What he did was, he's like, it was my idea, doing. Okay, so everybody has this need to tell their part of their story. And in Toastmasters, you have a stage, you have a forum, you have some place where you can actually come and deliver your speech. So, thank you all for coming on a Sunday morning, and we are really happy, and we have amazing things lined up for today. And we have one new member, so should we install that member, or shall we do it next week with the other members?
I think
We'll go with next.
We will go with next week. Okay. So, without any further ado, I would like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of today, Toastmaster Anandan.
Good morning, my dear Toastmaster friends.
Good morning.
Very good. It's a happy day and a wonderful day. The climate is good. I see lots of smiling faces in front of me. The topic and the theme I'm going to talk about today is life. I think everybody would have had a good sleep night. They would not have thought about what this guy is going to talk. Anyway, life starts. How does it start? Okay. Can anybody tell what is life? Just one sentence. So nobody can tell even one sentence about life, and I have to talk about life for 15 minutes. No problem. Life is a gift of God through our parents. Am I right or wrong? Life starts with birth, and life ends when we move to the outer world. The space in between birth and death is called life. We can define life in so many other ways. The billion-dollar question is, what is the meaning of life? What is the purpose of life? Can anybody just guess what is the meaning of life? What is the purpose of life? Mr. Ramesh sir, you are in a hospital, you know when life is going to end. You've seen many lives end there. Huh? Sam, Bharat, all of you have decided to keep mum the whole day, yeah? No. Thank you. We wanted to listen to you, sir. Okay, very good. Actually, God made each and every life and left the meaning and the purpose to that life itself. Understood? So Sam can make a meaning of his own life. Sam can see the purpose of his own life. In the same way, Mr. Ramesh sir, and in the same way, Monica ma'am. She can give her own meaning and live according to the meaning, have her own purpose and live according to the purpose. So, life, meaning and purpose is individual's wish and pleasure and passion. I am summing up like that. If I'm wrong, you can contradict it. Now, I would like to say a story about life. My father is an inspiration to this team and is an inspiration to the design of my life so far. Right from the time I knew knew to speak and think, my father says. So I'd like to just brief up out. So, but right from the time I saw my father, he had a routine life. He used to get up in the morning, go to the market, buy what is required for that particular day. We didn't have any fridge on those days. So morning he used to go only for that particular day, whatever is needed, he will buy my mom will cook. Then he'll go to his office, do his work, come back in the afternoon, eat his food, just take a nap for 15-20 minutes only. I've never seen him take more than that. Then again go out to the office, then back to his house. He used to ask whatever the kids wanted, he used to provide with all the things which the kids wanted. And he was always happy. I've never seen him get angry at all. Even when we make mistakes, he will just laugh and say, don't do that next time. So we had a wonderful life. I mean, the childhood life was blissful because my father was blissful and my mother, to serve my father is her only aim and goal. She's a wonderful cook. Nowadays, people have their breakfast in the hotel, lunch in the hotel, dinner in the hotel. During my period, I had never went to a hotel in my life. Morning, exactly 8 o'clock, my mom's breakfast is ready. 12:30, lunch is ready. 7 o'clock, dinner is ready. Even when my mom is sick, my dad will say, okay, I'll just go get one tiffin of meals. And my mom said, no. She will cook and give. The next part of the story is continued later. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to invite the first speaker, Carolyn, Toastmaster Carolyn's evaluator, the greatest of all the great person, Monica. Monica Junior. Oh, I was sweet. Thank you. Musical.
Very good morning, all of you.
Very good morning, sir.
So today I am going to be the general evaluator for this meeting. And as you all know, anything that we do should be evaluated so that we know where are we. Because we always aim for setting benchmarks. Our benchmark is here, but our performance will be here. To realize this, somebody has to say, where do we stand? We might think, okay, we are there. The actual reality might be somewhere down the line. So, it is our responsibility to ensure that we give very good evaluation to everyone. Okay? I request all of you to give your honest evaluation about each and every individual performance here. And as a general evaluator, I'll be evaluating the overall happenings that happen in the meeting from the start till the very end. And I have a team to help me with this. And I would like to call our timer Toastmaster Nandini for the day. And she'll be telling us what her role is all about and its importance.
Again, good morning.
Very good.
I am the timer for today's meeting. Timing is very much important in whatever we do because that defines us how disciplined we are, isn't it? So today I am going to be a very strict timer. I'll give my very honest report to everyone. Please stick to your timings. First, we have three sessions in our meeting. First, it's our prepared speech. The time limit is about 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. And the second session is table topic session. In table topic session, we have 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. And the third session is evaluation. In evaluation, we have about 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds I'll show the yellow card. At 3 minutes I'll show the red card. We have a buffer time of about 30 seconds on either side of our speeches. That is, in first session, if a speaker speaks less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or exceed more than 7 minutes 30 seconds, they will be disqualified. In second session, table topic session, if the speaker speaks less than 1 minute or exceed more than 2 minutes 30 seconds, he or she will be disqualified. And the third session is evaluation. In evaluation, if the speaker speaks less than 2 minutes or exceed more than 3 minutes 30 seconds, he or she will be disqualified. Now I like to hand over the stage to our gentle evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nandini, for spelling out the objectives very clearly of the timer role. Now I would like to call our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Bharat.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for introducing me. So, well, grammar is like your wife, because the grammar adds meaning to the language English, and similar to that, your wife adds meaning to your life. And trust me, if you forget grammar or your wife, definitely you are under serious trouble. So understand the importance of grammar and save your life. So now I hope you all understand the importance of grammar in our day-to-day lives. So that's why here I am as a grammarian in this meeting today. So as a grammarian, I'll be closely looking at all the grammatical usages that we do in your speeches and conversations, and I'll present a report when I'm called upon. We'll be saying if any suggestions or something that we have done good in this session. And as a grammarian, I also have another duty to say. That's the word of the day for today's meeting, and that is inception. So inception is a noun, which means a beginning or a start of new plans, ideas, or organization or establishment. An example sentence would be: since the inception of Evaluator Toastmasters Club, it has served several people in becoming great public speakers and leaders. Now I would like to have some volunteers to use this in a sentence. Inception, very simple. I'm going to have 3 volunteers. First, Samuel.
The only word I know inception is movie Inception.
Okay, someone else can try it.
What is come on?
You can say you can consider this as an initiation of something.
Since the inception of Bharat to Toastmasters, he has grown to a great height in forming the word inception.
I think the time has shown the red card, so you all will escape. Great, I'll be back with my report when I'm called upon. Over to the gentle evaluator.
So the next person I have is a very important person who will be very critically evaluating whatever we have ignored so far. During whatever you wanted to speak, all these things will be counted. And I have a very strict person here. The person name is Toastmaster Samuel, who is a very strict counter person. He will be spelling out the objective of his role very clearly to our fellow Toastmasters. Thank you.
So, good morning, Toastmasters. Before I spell out the objective of our counter, this year I took a resolution regarding Toastmasters that I am not going to take up the role of timer. Because I felt like I was master the timer role. Now I put an inception that I am going to master the R counter role. So that's the beginning for this. So the purpose of the R counter to note the words and sounds that used as crutch or filler words by anyone who speaks during the meeting. I have listened for overused words including well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen to the filler words including I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I or this means At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times each speaker used the expression. Over the general.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samuel. Now it's very important to have a person who tests our listening skills. And everybody who comes on stage have put a lot of effort to come and deliver some message to the audience. And it's really very important that everybody listens very attentively. And whether we are listening very attentively, that role will be taken up by Toastmaster Lokesh.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Wishing you all a very happy New Year.
Thank you.
you.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you.
Happy New Year. And today, I was the timer for today. Listener for today. The role of the listener is to import. The role of the listener is to important to bridge the shared by the speaker and role players, formulate question and ask them during the listener's report upon call by the general evaluator. Today I will be the listener and I will share my takeaways at the end of the meeting.
Thank you. So, I now hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anandan sir.
First, I would like to call the general evaluator, speakers evaluator, Monica. The speaker is Karen, ma'am. Thank you.
My target speaker for today is Toastmaster Carolyn. She is giving her speech on Level 2 Project 3 Dynamic Leadership Pathway. The purpose of the project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring and to share some aspects of a previous experience as a protege. The duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. All the very best to my target speaker. Over to the team.
All right. Request Carolyn to come, Toastmaster Carolyn to come and give a speech. Toastmaster Carolyn, count on me, Toastmaster Carolyn.
How many of you have built sand castles? How many of you remember building sand castles for the first time? Don't remember, right? Might have been really little. Okay, so when you were little, I'm sure that somebody would have introduced this concept of sand castle when you were on the beach. A cousin or an aunt or grandparents or somebody who was sitting on the beach would have told you how to build sand castle. So mentoring is about supporting a new person who's just made their entry into Toastmasters. And I would definitely credit one person for my entire Toastmaster journey, and that's none other than our area director, Toastmaster Bharat Nandagopal. So he was the person who introduced me to Toastmasters, and I'm ever very grateful to our area director, Toastmaster Bharat Nandagopal, for doing that. And I know it has brought an ocean of difference in my life. The person who was designated as my mentor was DTM Vikram, and I remember that on this very stage when he had actually come, I was super excited, and I called him, instead of past division director, I called him district director, and he was not DTM at that time, but I conferred the title of DTM on him. And thankfully he's now become DTM, and I'm like really grateful to Toastmaster Vikram because of the hand holding and the support that he had given me when I had initially started my journey. So every week he would prompt me, he would say, when are you giving your icebreaker, when are you giving your speeches? And he would send me loads of Toastmaster, the magazine and lots of information, a lot of reading material he would give, and then he would, did you read this, did you do that, all that. After some time, what happened is, the scripts I would write and I would send to him, and he would, chop up, chop. And I'll be like, what's the story now? I don't know what the story is. And some scripts were beautifully refined, some scripts kind of lost its flavor in the process of chopping. Nevertheless, it was a beautiful exercise, and I really thank DTM Vikram for his input into my the speech aspect of it. So he helped me a lot with not just the speaker's role, but also he taught me a lot when I had become the president of the club, how to manage the ExCom, what to do, what not to do, all this information he had given. So in 2024 was the first time when I had come on stage to give the international speech for the club level contest. And at that time I was introduced to Toastmaster Sridevi Srinivasan, and she was my mentor for a season. So whenever I write, whenever there is a contest and there is a script, she's the person, she's my go-to person. So I will write and I will send my script, and she again give a lot of input and a lot of insight. She is a very seasoned storyteller, and I borrow a lot of techniques from her, and I try to imbibe it into my speeches. So I would also like to thank my mentor, Toastmaster Sridevi Srinivasan, for helping me to craft my speeches better, for helping me with the storytelling techniques, and also painstakingly, just before the contest, they are also participants. So correcting another person's script is difficult. But then last year, for the area contest, my mentor had sent his script for correction, and it was a very joyous moment and very proud moment to be correcting my mentor's speech. Third person who I would like to give credit to in my Toastmasters journey is DTM Priyam. So I got introduced to DTM Priyam after Discover 2025, and she is one person who is amazing, very consistent, very very insightful. She's got more than 10 years or 50, I think she joined maybe 12 or 13 years back. So she has been in many countries, and she has a lot of insight, and I'm so grateful that DTM Priyam had helped me with the club mentorship and the club coach program. So it was her who had this dream for me, and she would try to help me in many ways. So in a nutshell, if I would have to put it, this program, the Toastmasters program, is not to be taken very lightly. I have to admit, for the first 6 months when I joined the club, I was having a ball of a time. Bindas, I was just doing grammarian role, kuti roles, whatever was there. I was enjoying everyone else speak. I never envisioned myself as a leader or a speaker. I just thought that, okay, of all the many courses we joined, I know that it was for a season. I never knew that I will prolong this long. But it was the program and the efficacy of the program that helped me to sustain, that helped me today to become a mentor myself. So many times what happens is we feel that all the learning that we are taking in, it's for ourselves. No, a big no. Your learning, your story is for someone else. Somebody is groping in the dark. Somebody does not know the way. Somebody needs some bit of hand holding. So the one psychologist I always refer to, who I somehow feel his theories really relate to Toastmasters, is Lev Vygotsky. And Lev Vygotsky talks about the zone of proximal development. So there are things that and there is lots of things that you don't know, and you need to have a process called scaffolding where you build structure and you need somebody to help you. A more knowledgeable other is required in your life to become the best version of yourself. So all of us are in the process. Nobody will ever reach our desired goal. All of us are learning, all of us are in the process. And I thank my mentors and I give the stage back to the Toastmaster.
So Toastmaster Carolyn has taken us some time back when how we joined and what our experiences were. She really made us recollect all our memories, the good lovely memories we had. Thank you, Toastmaster Carolyn. Now I give 1 minute of silence for the people to evaluate. Hold. Next, I would like to invite Bharat Nandagopal, Area Director, to do the installation process.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anandan. So it's my privilege to install the offices of Value Toastmasters Club as an area director. Right? Good morning, Toastmasters. I am here to install the new offices of Value Toastmasters Club, briefly state their key responsibilities and to remind them of the responsibilities that lie ahead. Their collective responsibility is to make this club one of the best in Toastmasters International. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals as well as leading the club to President Distinguished Club status this coming year. So first of all, I would like to ask the current executive committee to please stand on their place. So you are right at the previous example. So I think you guys have done a really great job in the past years. The results are clearly showing that what you guys have done in the past term as an executive committee, and seeing we are getting a lot of awards in the conferences, and especially bringing a lot of followers into our pages and making our social media website, social media handles more active, and meetings going more professional. So all these, with all your supports and efforts, you all have done a great job. And with this, at this time, you are discharged from all of your duties and responsibilities. Thank you for your excellent service to this club. And now I would like to ask the new officers to please come forward and stand in a line. Okay, in the order, Surgeon at Arms, Treasurer, Secretary, okay. VPPR is not available. VPM, please come. VPM, President. Great. So, each officer is obligated to attend monthly club executive committee meetings, attend club officer training program held twice a year, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I will now describe the opportunities and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with the surgeon at arms. As we don't have surgeon at arms, we move ahead with the secretary. So I will pass the gavel to the secretary. So you can pass to the next person. Yeah. So Toastmaster Juliet Monica, as secretary, you maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance. Submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June 30. Work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmasters International work headquarters as soon as possible. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues. Provide the club with minutes of meeting. Toastmaster Monica, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Please pass the gavel to the Vice President membership. Toastmaster Anandan, as VP membership, you lead the club membership building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members. While the VPTR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests, promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer, personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including the membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meetings. Will you do it, Toastmaster Anandan?
I will, sir.
Thank you. Please pass. The Vice President Education. So, Toastmaster Nandini, as Vice President Education of the club, gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting goals, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals. Work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their educational awards promptly. Provide for educational topics at club meetings such as those from the successful club series and better speaker series. Represent your club at area council meetings. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. Will you do Toastmaster Nandini?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Please pass to the president. Toastmaster Abhidha Shah, as president of Valley Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your responsibility to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are fellow club members, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the district 120 website and social pages, all the district officers. Will you perform your duty to the best of your ability?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhidha Shah. So now, I would like all the members to stand up. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible and to meet the needs of all its members. The club will need active participation from each member. Do you, as members, pledge to work together with your officer team to make Valley Toastmasters Club the finest Toastmasters Club it can possibly be?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Please sit down. So please join me in extending a warm welcome to the newly executive committee of Valley Toastmasters Club. And yeah, now I would like to have the president on stage and others. Toastmaster Abhidha Shah, you can just have 2 minutes to say your plan or vision for this term.
Thank you, members, for electing us and placing your trust on new executive committee members. The members who re-elected for the same position shows that they have been done perfectly and they are fit for that position. And the members who had switched to other positions reflects that they can bring new approaches and fresh perspective to that position. And it's energetic to see new members stepping forward for the leadership role. Toastmaster Nandini and Toastmaster Lokesh. And I would like to thank our members in attending the executive meeting, and we have discussed what is our goal, vision, everything in detail. And we have also taken into account the points which had been discussed during Moments of Truth. And I would like to thank once BTC how people dedicated Toastmaster Kaushik, Toastmaster Bharat, Toastmaster Carolyn and Toastmaster Anandan. They have dedicated a lot to bring up BTC. So let's bring out the same number or more numbers in BTC in the upcoming term and make our club outshine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhidesha, for sharing your vision. So with this, the installation is done, and I convey my wishes to all the executive committee members who are newly elected, and I hope that you guys will do a really great job. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. My vision and goal was not expressed on the meeting day because I was unable to attend that due to some personal reasons. So my aim and goal is to get the maximum number of members in this academic year. And my vision and aim and goal is very big. I want to be the BTC to be the number one in enrollment. Even though there are so many big clubs in Chennai and all that, but let us try to be number one. We can with the cooperation of all of us. Since I am in the marketing field for the past 50 years, I will just go all out to try and do it and achieve this. Not impossible, but possible goal. And I request everyone to take a pledge today. From next meeting, everyone should bring one guest. 100% should bring one guest. Will you all take up that pledge, sir?
We'll try to do it.
Try. You can. You have a lot of members in CMC, your colleagues, your friends, everybody. The same way, Monica ma'am has got a lot of clientele list, so she can ask one of the clients every week to come. Thank you very much. And now let's have a small break, and we'll continue it after the break. Thank you very much.